Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Because we are currently in the middle of summer, I decided to prepare a simple review of the Opal Time Company app. What motivated to do this video is that every single past summer I was too much on my iPad. Don't get me wrong, it's a wonderful device. But I consumed so much time there and I wasn't really happy with the time, how I consumed it. So I finally decided to take action and do something about it. And because I was really fed up with all of this, I decided to download Opal and pay for the subscription. Okay, so let me show you how it works. I bought a subscription, so this guide, this review is basically for you if you are deciding whether or not to purchase the Opal Pro subscription. So I will showcase the app and then you can maybe better decide whether the subscription is the right choice for you. Okay, so let's get started. Let me open up the Opal app. Great. So, as you can see, we are in the Opal app now, and this is the main home page. They changed it a bit from the last time that I was here, but basically, in the middle, you have your stone. It's some sort of gamification, like Duolingo works, and basically you can choose different gems, and you can see the percentages of how many people have it. And because I really like to have something special, I usually keep this Easter gem, but I really like it because it changes how the theme, the colors of the app actually react. So for example, right now I have this orange, warm, goldish color, and that basically showcases through everywhere in the app. But if I change it to something like this, then everything becomes cold, becomes bluish color. Under your gem, you see your score. The score is from 0 to 100. And you can open the menu and you can basically read what the score is, how is it measured and what does it mean, and then you can click on each single subdivision of the score. So the sleep score, the focus score, the rest score, and each of the scores actually corresponds to different statistics. So if I open the sleep score, you can see screen time, but you can see also your sleep, your first pickup, last scroll, phone in bed, too much, sorry for that, I should probably work on that, and first hour phone usage. If I open focus, it also changes a bit. For example, distracting apps, Instagram, phone, 48 is really a lot for today, and rest score, it also shows you different statistics, so that is really good. We can scroll a little bit down and we can see screen time. That doesn't really work for me. I don't know why. It's definitely bad that it doesn't work because the subscription is quite hefty, but we will come to that. And screen time, this is like the main function, this should work, but it loads so long. Or I haven't actually really left it to work, because I know the Apple's default screen time also takes a long time to load, but I don't know, this just feels broken to me. So we can continue. That's definitely a downside. So that's like an overview of the app, of the functions that you use and how we are doing. But now we will get to the more important part, and that is My Apps. This is actually where you set up your rules. So I've got my blocked apps here. This is currently what is currently blocked. I have more restrictions for more apps, but this is what's currently blocked, like for today. So you can see my rules, my daily budget for YouTube. There are different kinds of restrictions that you can set, and we can see that in if we tap the upper right corner. You can set a new rule. For the free version, it's one rule, which that's like the important part, because that is why you're downloading the app. But you've got your session, then you've got schedule, then you've got your time limit and open limit, which I also sometimes use. And then there are some presets already by the Opal staff created. And here you can see my rules that I have currently applied. For example, I have a daily budget set up for YouTube. I've got 45 minutes of allowance for it, and this applies for every day, and it blocks the app until tomorrow. You can choose from different hours, an hour, 2, 3, 6, 12, or tomorrow. And this is the reason I purchased Pro version, is that resets are not allowed, or I can toggle if I want them allowed. So basically I really cannot unblock the app until the limit is, until I get more time on that app. The same I have for Roblox, which is a game changer for me. I can't remove it. I truly cannot. The limit. So that is something really important, because in the free version it blocks the app, but you can surpass the limit. You can do a little breathing exercise or do some math problem. Basically how 1 sec works, if you know that app. Then I've got Cloud Control Protocol, that's how I named it. And then I've got my time schedules. It's wind down, that's basically from 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. It blocks most of the apps, but not all of them. For example, if I was running tight on schedule and I needed to complete a presentation to school, it still would allow me to open Keynote, Numbers, Pages, Microsoft, Word, Excel, and still do the work. But it won't allow me to play YouTube, it won't allow me to play music, podcast, actually do the work. And then from 9 p.m. till 6 p.m. the next day, 6 a.m. the next day, everything is blocked, except, I believe, Duolingo phone reminders if I have an idea, so I can quickly capture it, and that's all. Now, when you scroll past the rules, we can see a different section. It's called apps, and here you can basically configure which apps or how Opal should classify different apps. For example, there's this always allowed option, and I've got my Duolingo, Learn, Reminders, Brilliant, Insight Timer, that's a meditation app. So really allow these apps that you want your time to be filled with. Another part of the app is the timer. I believe this is also part of the subscription, but I'm not sure. You can see again different presets, but I don't actually really use that. I set the time myself, and that actually blocks every app until the timer runs out. Again, I can change this, what categories I want to block, so not only distracting, but maybe something else. And hard mode. This is really, really important for me. For example, when I'm reading and I really want to read, I would actually turn this on, and I can't give myself a break until the timer ends. It's just not possible, it just wouldn't allow you. I hope I showed you everything, and yeah, I hope it will help you decide whether or not the Opal Pro subscription is worth it for you. Once again, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.